Hello and welcome to the news at 12 on Lagos Television. I am Tinuke Oloruntoyin Folami. We begin the news with the report that the federal government has appealed to state government yet to comply with the new National Minimum Wage Act to commence payment of the new 70,000 naira minimum wage. At the end of a meeting with President Bola Tinubu, Secretary to the Government of the Federation, George Akume, applauded states that have commenced payment of the new minimum wage to their workers. He added that the issue of the new minimum wage has always been central to the thinking of the government of President Bola Tinubu, and that was the reason he quickly put in place a tripartite arrangement to look at all the issues. Now, the Senate is set to begin screening of 7 ministerial nominees recently announced by President Bola Tinubu. The special advisor to the President on Senate matters, Senator Bashir Lado, confirmed that the ministerial nominees have commenced documentation ahead of their screening and confirmation by the Senate. Recall that the President had written to the upper chamber asking the lawmakers to consider and confirm the 7 nominees for appointment as ministers following the cabinet reshuffle. President Tinubu thereafter appointed 7 others. Among those reassigned was Yusuf Sununu, who was removed as the Minister of State for Education and named as the Minister of State Humanitarian Affairs and Poverty Reduction. The nominees are expected to be screened and confirmed by the Senate in compliance with Section 147 of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, 1999, as amended. An embattled member of the House of Representatives, Alex Ikweche, has tendered a public apology for assaulting a ride-hailing driver, Stephen Abuaseya, in the nation's capital city, Abuja. In a statement, Ikweche regretted the unfortunate incident, which does not reflect the values and character he claims he strives to uphold, both as a citizen and as a representative of the people. The lawmaker also apologized to the Inspector General of Police for his unintended disparaging remarks. Meanwhile, the House of Representatives has urged Nigerians to wait for the outcome of an investigation by the police on the matter. Recall that the Federal Capital Territory FCT Police Command detained and quizzed Ikweche at the Maitama Police Station over the incident. In a now viral video, the House of Representatives member was seen slapping the driver. Meanwhile, the House of Representatives has condemned the assault on the ride-hailing driver by Ikweche. Ikweche represents Aba North and South Federal Constituency in the Green Chamber on the platform of the All Progressives Grand Alliance. Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu says his administration will not relent in its support for the creative and movie industries through grants and trainings. He disclosed this at an engagement with key players in the sector held at the John Randall Center for Yoruba Culture and Heritage. Maugbe Josu reports.
It is the gathering of traditional rulers, state executive council members, top government officials, members of diplomatic corps, and other key players at the John Randall Center for Yoruba Culture and Heritage, Lagos. This meeting of creative minds in Lagos with key players is to strategize on improving the sector. At the conversation between the governor and stakeholders in the tourism sector, Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu outlines the successes recorded by his administration so far.
As we're facing education, we said that this sector is equally important for several reasons, right? It's a big enabler, of our economy. They employ quite a number of people, It defines our social status. It brings out the creativity in us, and it will also help us signpost, where we need to be, not only in the country, not only in Africa, but globally. So in terms of where we've gone, we see it as a work in progress. I will not say that we've achieved all of the things we wanted to achieve, and I will not say that we have also not attempted a few things. We've given back. We've paid for tuition, millions and millions of now. We've paid hundreds and hundreds of millions, training thousands and thousands of creative minds. We don't have the skills as a government. We don't have the structure as a government, but we've identified institutions, both local and that have the structure. So these are some of the things that we've done over the period. People that are in movie industry as well, we were able to also do short videos in which we gave them grants. Nobody has refunded anything. We give them grants, for them to excel.
The governor also reveals plans on restructuring the sector.
Our objective will never be to crowd creativity. Our objective will never be to stifle innovation. Our objective will be to create an enabling environment where everybody can develop their skills to the highest potential that we see. So part of the things that I believe we should do is, like you said, transparently, right? Let's have periods where we can, do proper calendarization. So people will know that, arts, culture, tourism, from the last quarter of the year, Lagos is ready for you.
The governor, his cabinet members and other stakeholders toured the exhibition at the Museum of John Randall Center, which tells the story of the Yoruba culture and heritage. Maugbe Josu, LTV News.
Youths have been urged to be instrumental in the country's growth by harnessing their energy towards creativity and innovation for positive impact. This was the consensus during the tour of government institutions by the 20th one-day governor, who was the winner of the 2022 Lagos State Annual Spelling Bee competition. We have details in Jamiu Shonubi's report.
Abdulaziz Abdurrahman, the winner of 2022 Lagos State Annual Spelling Bee, and his cabinet resumed office as the one-day governor of the state. Abdurrahman began a tour of government institutions, starting from the State Government House to the Office of the Head of Service and other key government ministries where he met with public servants. During the tour, state executive officers emphasized the importance of youth involvement in national development, encouraging young Nigerians to harness their energy, creativity, and innovation to make positive impact.
I'm sure he's going to be attending Expo today. That's the Executive Council meeting where all the commissioners and special advisors, cabinet rank, will deliberate upon the affairs of the state.
Stepping into this room today, we are actually following footsteps of people that I would say are giants. People who have sat in that same seat as one big governor have gone ahead to do a lot of great things. We must uphold that standard. And we should also be part of that team that prepare our country and our state. Don't join the teams of people that says nothing good can come out of this country. You are part of that good thing that is coming out of this country.
We advise them, face your study, lay a foundation whereby you be the best. Select your friend wisely. Be open to your lecturer, be open to your parents, and be a good ambassador, not only to your school, to your alma mater, to your family, and make Lagos State pride.
I'm very happy to be among the executive cabinet of the governor because it opened me to seeing beyond the normal things normal youth will see. And it is a motivation for me to soar higher and pursue my dreams.
The one-day governor highlighted the Lagos State Annual Spelling Bee, encouraged youths to believe in their capabilities and embrace leadership roles, and proved that their contributions are crucial to shaping the nation's future.
They should never relent. Anything they want to lay their hands on, they should try to be the best at it and never settle for less.
This is my fourth time of producing one-day governor in Education District 2. I would like to advise the parents to cooperate with this administration, to pray for this administration, and to show love to Mr. Governor, whereby whatever they're supposed to do, they do it with ease. Nevertheless, the parents should monitor their children at home so that we can have wonderful children in Lagos State.
The one-day governor, Abdulaziz Abdurrahman, was a student of Oriwu Model College in Education District 2, while Coordinator Oki, the deputy governor, was a student of Asaruddin Society Senior Grammar School, and Alimot Said, the state secretary to the government, was a student of Jubilee Model Senior School.
In sports, Ademola Lookman secured 14th position in the 2024 Ballon d'Or rankings as Manchester City midfielder Rodri Hernandez claimed the prestigious prize. The Atlanta striker, who was the only African nominee among the 30-man shortlist released by France Football on October 26, earned recognition following his historic hat-trick that secured his club's first ever Europa League trophy. The 27-year-old's impressive season saw him score 11 goals and provide 7 assists in 31 Socrates Award for humanitarian work. Real Madrid and Barcelona were named men's and women's clubs of the year. On the foreign scene, an Israeli airstrike has destroyed a building in Gaza's Beit Lahia, killing at least 65 Palestinians and wounding dozens. Lebanon's Ministry of Public Health says not less than 60 people have been killed in Lebanon by Israeli attacks. In Gaza, at least 43,020 people have been killed and 101,110 wounded in Israeli attacks. 1,139 people were also killed in Israel during the Hamas-led attacks, with over 200 held captive. In Lebanon, 2,710 people, including at least 127 children, have been killed, with 12,592 wounded in Israeli attacks. For more news, connect with Lagos Television on these social media platforms. In case of emergencies, please call 767 or 112. They are toll-free lines. Many thanks for watching. Plan to join us at 2 for more news. I am Tinuke Oloruntoyin Folami.